Do you ever get to think that every thought is a cause, and therefore every condition in our life is a result of the thoughts that we think? So I am currently rereading The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, and I'm just gonna read a few things and break them down together in this video, just so you can see how things are moving, how things are working. And if you've known these concepts before, you can go deeper in them, or you can get back to them if you've veered off them. So let's start here. You think with your conscious mind, and whatever you habitually think then sinks down into your subconscious mind, which creates according to the nature of your thoughts. So straight away, we can see that if you think something as a habit, so if you think something repeatedly over and over again, or if you think it with an emotion, those thoughts then automatically sink down without any effort, immediately sink down into your subconscious mind, and everything that we know of is created using our subconscious mind. And this is what it says here: it creates the nature it creates according to the nature of our thoughts. Your subconscious mind is the seat of your emotions, and it is the creative mind. Like, there is no escaping that, guys. There is no escaping it. Everything is as a result of our subconscious mind, what we're thinking habitually, not just what we think once or once in a while. It tends to go down to what we think as a habit. Now, obviously, once you know these laws and how they work, you can train your mind, and you can start to manifest things by thinking something once and making an intention for something to happen once. For example, when I am driving now and I'm on the road, I will sometimes set an intention, and I intend for good driving conditions, or I intend for clear roads. I just think that once. I don't have to think that repeatedly, and it happens. That's when you have taken note of knowing how the mind works and how our thoughts work, and how this system of creating using our thoughts works. So let's continue. I'm just gonna jump over on a different page and connect this with something else that is on another page. And Dr. Murphy asks this question: have you accepted any of these? And he's going to list things that are prevalent in the world, in the systems of the world, in the media, in cultures, different cultures all around the world, and here they are. From infancy on, the majority of us have been given many negative suggestions. Not knowing how to thwart them, we unconsciously accept them. Here are some of the negative suggestions. You can't do it. You'll never amount to anything. Oh, you mustn't do that. You will fail. Oh, you haven't got a chance. You're all wrong. It's no use. It's not what you know, but who you know. Have you heard of that one? I've used that one several times myself. Let's carry on with some of the ones he mentions. The world is going to the dogs. Yeah, how many of us have said that recently with the economy? Or it's all going downhill. Trump is messing everything up. All right, let's carry on. What's the use? Nobody cares. It's no use trying so hard. You're too old now. You can't do it. You're too old. Your time's past. Things are getting worse and worse. Life is an endless grind. Love is for the birds. You just can't win. Right, I'll be honest, guys. I say that I've said that before, so I'm gonna check myself on this one as well. Right, let's carry on. There is more. Pretty soon you'll be bankrupt. I think that's a line most entrepreneurs or most people who start out in entrepreneurship will hear from people close to them. Right, let's carry on. Watch out, you'll get the virus. Yeah, and this is used a lot by parents. If during, I'm saying in quotes, flu season, because people baptize seasons, flu season. People will say this a lot to their children. Or if you've been out in the rain, people will say quickly, you're going to get a cold. As opposed to saying, put on some warm clothes so you can stay warm. But they will say in the negative, you're going to get a cold. All right, let's carry on. You can't trust a soul. Haven't we all had this one? And there is so many, guys. He stops right here. There is so many. But one of the ones that I hear a lot in my coaching is people saying, I am too old to change. It would have been easier for me if I hadn't grown up in these conditions. I didn't have it easy growing up. So he carries on by saying, unless as an adult you use constructive autosuggestion, which is a reconditioning therapy, the impressions made on you in the past can cause behavior patterns that cause failure in your personal and social life. And he then gives right here, he's going to give how to rewrite this and create a different life. Autosuggestion is a means of releasing you from the mass of negative verbal conditioning that might otherwise distort your life pattern, making the development of good habits difficult. So that's where this little paragraph ends. But I am going to explain what autosuggestion is and how to do it. Now that we've talked about some of the negative programming that goes on in the world, how can we change this? What does he mean by autosuggestion? So autosuggestion is simple. It's where you decide to suggest different ideas, different thoughts, different sayings to your brain or to yourself, to your mind. And when you're doing this, at first you're starting with your conscious mind, because I remember things tend to start in the conscious mind and then they go down into the subconscious the more you hear them repeatedly. So you need to say these statements to yourself. At first you might not even believe them. They might feel like you're lying to yourself, but you've got to say them over and over again to yourself. And what you can do is maybe do it several times a day, depending on how much you want to how much patterning you've got that you want to change. You might have to do it several times a day, and as you're doing this, you are erasing away the negative patterns that are in your subconscious, and you're creating new neurons in your mind, and you're imprinting this new belief that you want to believe. So if you would like to reprogram yourself for something different in that that you want to see, if you want to reprogram yourself for earning more money, bringing in more money, being successful, then you have to auto suggest these to yourself. Do it regularly, and then it will start to get into your subconscious mind, and you will start living this on autopilot type of living. I hope you found this helpful. I will share more from this book. If you like this one, please subscribe, like, comment, and share it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.